Okay, hello everyone. So, in the following set of tutorials, we are going to learn about React, React Native, JavaScript, and some Node.js. So, probably what we are going to do is learn a complete full stack architecture here. We will be making a couple of apps both in React, React Native, some in Node.js, some in Create React app, right? So, for now, for our first tutorial, we will start with a to-do app, and for this we will use Next.js. So let's get started. So I will create this one one JS playground folder one time, and future tutorials are going to be based on that folder itself. I'm going to upload this on GitHub as well, right? So that if you are stuck anywhere, you can reference that. So I will go to my root folder. I'm going to create a JS playground. I'm going to go inside that, and there I'm going to go to the official Next.js doc, and I'm going to copy this command, npx create app, create next app, and for this I'm going to write Next.js tutorial. I will say yes to TypeScript, but probably in the starting we won't be using TypeScript, right? And I will say yes to ESLint, no to Tailwind, yes to SRC, and yes to app routers. So there are two routers in Next.js. One is the pages router, one is the app router. App router is the latest one. It is the recommended. We are going to use app router. And okay, back we are going to say yes, and finally no to import alias. And while this is installing the dependencies, we are going to go to a VS Code, and we are going to open the project. We are going to go to JS Playground, Next.js tutorials. Okay, and so the default structure of this SRC, we have not touched anything. So we have a layout and we have a page.tsx inbuilt, right? So now I will go here, and okay, it has finished installing all these dependencies. So I'm going to go inside this Next.js tutorials, and I'm going to do yarn dev, so to start my web server. And okay, so it is started. It is available at localhost 3000. I can go here, open a new tab, localhost 3000, and this is the default boilerplate of Next.js. And what we are going to do is we are going to remove everything here first, because we don't need it. We're going to get rid of that. So it's going to be a blank page. We're going to get rid of this. So it will be an empty div. For now, we'll just keep this. We'll remove this image.css. Let's just comment out this styles for now, because we will later style it as well. So it's an empty page now. So we will start with an h1. So let's see, and yeah, the changes are getting reflected here. So in this app, what we will do is we will have a search bar to search among our to-dos. We will have an input button, and we will have an input box to enter our to-do, and a button to add the to-do. Then finally we will show all the to-dos in a list, and all the individual to-do will have an update and an edit button. So we will just get started. We will just add a input for search. For now, we will just put some placeholders. So we will do type is equal to text, and we'll close it, and we will say a placeholder as well. Call it search to-dos. Let's see if it is coming. Yeah, so we have that here, search to-dos, and yeah, for now we will keep it like that. Then, so this is search to-do. So then we will have a div for our input container, right? So let's create a new div after this. Inside this will be our input box and our button for editing or adding. So we will start with the input. let's see. Okay, that input is there. Again, it will be type will be text. And for placeholders, we will put enter your to do. Okay, so enter your to do is there. Okay, so this is just a placeholder. We will not do functionality right now. Okay, then we will have two buttons. One will be we will keep those two buttons. One will be update if this to do already exists, or a button called add. So depending upon whether it's a new to do, we will show one of these. For now, just we have placed the placeholders, right? And then along with that, we will have a button called remove all. That button will only be there present if we have some to do's already, right? And it won't be visible if there is no to do. And then we will have this div will close here, and finally we will have the list container. So we will use a UL element for that, where we will be displaying all our to-dos. So for now let's just use some hard-coded to-dos. So we'll say const to-dos is equal to, it will be an array, and let's call it one shopping, let's say another one grocery, watch a movie. Okay, so now let's try to show those here in our UL component. So we will use this curly brackets and to-dos dot map. This is like the most common function which we will be using throughout our tutorials. Probably I will give a detailed session on how to use some of the basic functions like map, split, splice, filter, find, right? So we will do it later. Let's just try to do practical approach for now. So we will do a to-do. What it does is it's going to iterate among all that to-do list, and it's going to render the to-do. And then curly brackets, it's going to do return li, and let's just do a span here, span, and in curly brackets to do. Okay, I think okay, so what so the structure of our to do is going to be like we will have a to do text and a to do ID, so it won't be just an array. So what we will do is, instead of keeping it like an array of strings, we will have it as an array of objects. So I'm going to cut this and replace it with the object and ID 1 2 3 comma text. So similarly, we will copy this and 2 times, and I will just do grocery 1 here, remove it, watch a movie. Okay, I will just keep it unique. 1 2 5 1 2 5 1 2 4. Okay, so now I cannot just use like the to do, so I will just use to do dot text, right? So let's see here. Okay, so we are able to render our to dos, right? So yeah, for now we are going to end here. and in this session we just created placeholders for our search, like a search bar to search among our to-dos, an input box to enter our to-do, then 3 buttons, one for updating it if it is already there in the list, one to add and one to remove. Finally, then we have displayed the list of to-dos as part of as form of a list using our map function, right? So we are going to add this. Currently is a hard-coded list. In the next session we are going to change it using a use state, right? We are going to put it in the use state, and then we are going to actually do the functionality. So we're going to stop.